We watch as the mysterious creature, Alistair, bathes in the sun. It's a nice 65 degrees out. She's grabbing herself a nice warm tan and some vitamin D. She's so cute. Like, they're so adorable. I don't know if I'm going to put this clip in because you guys might be really bored, but isn't it just so cute? They love to sit in the sun there. Adorable. Post-workout, just got back from the gym. And today's video is going to be a meal prep video. I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing for meal prep. I obviously get a lot of meals from Icon Meals. Now that I'm starting prep back up, I'm going to be eating a lot more whole foods and a lot more protein. And just to keep costs down, I'm going to order like half of it from Icon Meals and then prep the other half. That way I'm not like spending a ridiculous amount of money. I love Icon Meals, but it's going to get slightly ridiculous how much I'm going to be eating. And of course, I will still be ordering the prepared meals. Those are for Ashton mainly just because my meals are going to be super specific. But yeah, I'm gonna show you how we meal prep. Usually I use the grill outside downstairs at the pool because I think the chicken tastes the best that way. But I don't really feel like going out there and sitting out there for like 40 minutes. Just don't want to do it. So I'm gonna cook them in the oven here, which I don't normally do. But we'll see how that goes. And we're gonna do some grilled chicken and then some extra lean ground turkey as well. But real quick, I'm gonna eat first. And this is like one of my favorite food combinations. This is shredded lettuce, white jasmine rice, grilled chicken, this is from Icon Meals, chopped broccoli, and mustard. This is life with a Coke Zero. Boom, done. All right, so we're gonna start with the grilled chicken breast. This is what I like to use. You can use these nonstick pans, but they are kind of a bitch to clean. So I usually line them with aluminum foil and then I'll spray them with some nonstick cooking spray. And then of course you'll need your chicken breast. I buy the H-E-B has really good meat and poultry and produce. I wouldn't get it from Walmart. I think it comes from China. I don't buy organic because I would spend an arm and a leg on it. I know it's probably healthier, whatever. But this H-E-B actually has, you know, they have good product. This is locally grown, so I'm supporting local Texas peeps. No added hormones, no artificial ingredients, and no preservatives. I'm okay with that. It might not be organic. Whatever, that's life. I gotta eat a lot of chicken. I gotta save some money, so. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and you guys can watch this clip here. So real quick, I like to, with the chicken breasts, these mostly come trimmed of fat, but I like to take off just, I'm really weird. If there's a vein in my chicken, I flip the fuck out. So I will cut those pieces off, and they're almost all the same. They're mostly trimmed, but there's just a couple pieces that I like to take off before I cook it. This freaks me out, guys, ew! Okay, so obviously I use gloves because I don't want to have chicken hands, and that's disgusting. It like really creeps me out. Allie's choking on something. So now that we've got all of our chickens laid out, our chicken breasts laid out, you'll notice that I also bought two different kinds. This is kind of the thinly sliced and then the regular breast, and I just did that just to kind of change it up. I like both. Both will work for me. Allie, are you okay? What's going on? She probably has a hair in her throat. Anyway, so now I'm gonna season them. I like using Flavor Gods just because they're low sodium, but they're really expensive and I haven't ordered any in a while, so I've basically just been doing the Mrs. Dash. They have a large assortment of seasonings and they're super cheap. I like doing the garlic and herb, and that's it. I just like make it super simple. So we'll do that now. Alright, so now that I have my chicken seasoned, I basically use almost a whole container. Preface this, I don't know if that's the right word. Anyway, I like to cook. I don't really know exactly how much chicken I need to be cooking right now because I'm just kind of starting it back up, but basically I cook as much as possible because I will leave enough out for like 3 to 5 days in the fridge, and then the rest I'll put in the freezer. Basically, the more I cook it once, I'm already cooking, I might as well cook like 2 or 3 weeks worth. Like, it doesn't bother me. So whatever is extra that's past 3 to 5 days, I'll put in the freezer, and you'll see that at the end. So now we're gonna put these guys in the oven. I have preheated the oven to 400 degrees, and I'm gonna leave it in there probably for 45 minutes to an hour. I like my chicken really cooked. Some might call it burned, but I think when chicken is like juicy and gooey, it just kind of creeps me out. So I like dry chicken, just saying. Whatever you want to do. All right, so while I'm doing that, earlier this week, you can prep your proteins and your carbs like rice and potatoes ahead of time as well. Basically, sweet potatoes, I just kind of go with the flow. I'll grab a potato, like usually a potato will last me like 1 or 2 days. I only eat it once a day. So you can prep like 2 or 3 at a time. I just make them in the microwave. You can also just throw them in the oven for like an hour as well. That's the best way to eat them. I don't have to make any right now because I already made some. And then for rice, I use the boil in a bag rice. And I made 2 packets of that earlier this week, so I've got some still. That lasts me like 3 or 4 days. So I'll make some more like in probably tomorrow's Thursday. I'll probably make some more tomorrow. Yeah, just last me through the weekend because I'm not gonna be here. And then, so while this chicken is cooking, I'm basically gonna go ahead and prep my ground turkey, which ground turkey is like ground turkey and ground beef are like one of the easiest things in the world to cook. I've got ground beef already made, so I just need to make some ground turkey. And, you know, extra lean ground turkey, it's just kind of dry. There's not much you can do about it. I don't have a secret for that. I don't know how Icon Meals makes their turkey look delicious, but I can't do that with mine, so I don't know. So yeah, let's make that. All right, so my turkey is cooked. The way that you know a turkey is cooked is just not pink anymore. It's just like chicken. So I'm gonna turn that off. Then I'm gonna season it. Can you even guess? I only have garlic herbs. So I guess that's the flavor of the day. Gonna add a little bit of this smokehouse black pepper. It kind of tastes like a fire pit, which is kind of cool. So that's it for the turkey. You could actually cook the turkey and use like chicken broth or something to make it moister. If you use the same pan like that, you start to get it cooked, then you pour some chicken broth in there and you cook it on like a lower setting with the covered with the lid on. You'll get moister chicken, tastier chicken. But this girl ain't got time for fancy, so this is how we do it. You know what I'm saying? This turkey is enough for like 3 to 5 days for me, so I'm just gonna put it in a big Tupperware thing and just grab and go. I eat turkey at nighttime, so I can easily measure it on my own. All right, so real quick, I just wanted to talk about meal prep. And some people say, oh, you know, I don't have time, I have kids, I have work, I work 60 hours a week, I'm a nurse, whatever it is. I just want to, I know that it's hard and it's not easy. That's the whole point. If this were easy, everybody would be doing it. So whatever excuse it is that you have, trust me, I've been there, I've done it, it can be done. When I got my pro card and I was training for that, I was working from 6 to 6, 60 hours a week. I couldn't leave and go to the gym. I got up at 3 in the morning, I lifted and did my cardio, then came home from work and still had to do another hour of cardio. It was not easy. I was tired. I had to meal prep. I didn't use a meal prep service at that time, so I prepped all of my food on my own at that point. I cried. I fell asleep on the treadmill. It's not easy, but the question is, how bad do you want it? You know, don't sit here and tell me that, oh, you know, blah, 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 this happened and someone died and like, I know life happens. It does happen. And while it's okay every once in a while to say, okay, this happened, you know, I just gotta catch my breath, don't make it an excuse, okay? This is tough love right here. I'm just telling you the truth. It's fucking hard. It ain't easy. You either want it or you don't. Meal prepping isn't fun, but you know what? If you get it done, I guarantee you, if you want to do it, if you make it a priority, you can find a place to put meal prep, to put your workout in. It's just something that you have to do. You know, I've done it before. Of course, my schedule right now is a lot more flexible. I'm able to do things. It's much easier now. But let me tell you, when I don't know how I did that, because looking back, I don't think I could do that again. But it can be done. I just want to put that out there for you guys. So, yeah. Love y'all. So another vital tool that you'll need for meal prep, you know, a lot of people use Tupperware and containers, and I used to in the past. And I do have some. However, they take up a lot of space, and sometimes it's just more work because you have to clean them and whatever. So your life should be sandwich size, what are these things called? Ziplocs. Sandwich size Ziplocs. I put each one of my meals in here, and then usually I just carry around one Tupperware all day long. That way I don't have to fill my bag up with tons of Tupperware. Now, when you're mass meal prepping, right now my coach hasn't given me my new plan yet, so I'm not sure what protein portion sizes I'm going to be using. Usually I'll portion them out in advance and then stick them all in a really big gallon Ziploc, and then freeze them. Now I don't really know what portion sizes I'm using, so I'm just going to chop it up and then put them all in a gallon size container and just go with the flow and measure it out as I need them. So gallon size Ziplocs and sandwich size Ziplocs. Do it. Chicken is ready. Ashton came home just in time, so I don't have to burn my eyelashes off. Perfect. They smell really good. Oh, that's perfect. Great. Sweet. Now we just chop them all up and put them in Ziplocs. I can't say Ziplocs today. So that's it. We're done for the week, basically. Tomorrow I do have to cook some rice. I cook that like every 3 or 4 days. But I just wanted to show you guys here. So like I'll take one FitMart container to work with me, and this is like one of my meals. And then the rest of the meals I'll put in a little baggie just like this. There's the chicken and rice in that. And then I'll reuse that container. That way you save like tons of space, tons of dishes, just a lot easier. So that's a quick pro tip for you guys. Anyway, that is the end of this video. It is actually December 21st, but tomorrow is a full work day. So I probably will get a lot of footage filmed. So I figured I'd get ahead of myself, and I really wanted to kind of do some meal prep stuff for you guys because I haven't done anything like that all Vlogmas. So thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys in the next video or clip. I don't know, just depends. Thanks for watching.